Hi, first graders. It's Miss Town here. Today is Tuesday, August 11th, 2020. This is our science lesson and our closing lesson. So for the closing, we do calendar and read aloud. So in this meeting, you will see science, our read aloud, and our calendar time. We are going over lesson 1.02, module for science. What we are going to talk about is how some things move in a straight line and how others move in a zigzag. So I'm going to show you some lines, and I want you to tell me if it's a straight line or a zigzag line. I'm going to show you an example first. This is a zigzag line. It goes straight, and then it goes up, and then it goes to the side. So it doesn't stay straight. You see it moves in different directions. This right here is a straight line. It does not have any curves to it. It stays going in the same direction. This changes directions. It goes side up, side. This continues to go in one direction. I'm going to show you another one. This is also a straight line. It does not have any curves. It stays going in the same direction. Here, this is a zigzag line because it changes directions. It goes side, down, side. It has curves. Okay, your turn. Is this line a straight line or a zigzag line? Straight or zigzag? It's a zigzag line. It has curves to it. It changes directions. Down, side, down. Not going in the same direction. Let's take a look at this line. Is it a straight line or a zigzag line? Zigzag, it goes in different directions. Down, side, down, or up, side, up. Okay, here we go. Is this a straight line, boys and girls, or is it a curved line or zigzag line, excuse me? Straight. It stays going in the same direction. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Is it a straight line or is it a zigzag line? Zigzag. It goes up, side, up. It changes direction. Okay, let's take a look at this line. Is it straight, stays in the same direction, or does it change? It's straight. Good job. Okay, I'm going to move on to here. So we are going to fill in the blanks to identify which objects move in straight lines, zigzag lines, and round and round. So round and round, it goes like this. Think of a pinwheel. It goes around and around. So I'm going to start with this lightning bolt. Excuse me, I'm going to read the sentences. I made a mistake. The blank moves in zigzag lines. For this, we would say the lightning bolt moves in zigzag lines. You can see it changes direction. Okay, we have another one. The blank moves in zigzag lines. Is it a globe? Is it on a balance beam? Is it a race car track? Look at the race car track. Is it the slide or is it the bottle top? It is the slide. You can see how the slide is curving. The slide moves in zigzag lines. Good job. Okay, now we're going to do moves round and round. So the blank moves round and round. When you know what moves round and round, I want you to call it out. The globe, yes, a globe. It's a sphere. It moves around and round in circles. Good job. Okay, let's find the other object that moves round, or actually, let's go to straight. What's an object that moves straight here? Is it the top? Is it the race car? Or is it the balance beam? race car track moves in a straight line. You can see how there are no curves. It's staying in one direction. Okay, let's go to the blank moves in a straight line. What is the other item on here that moves in a straight line? The balance beam. Good job. Okay, that means that our top is the other object that moves round and round. Here are some objects that move up and down or back and forth. So up and down, think of jumping, back and forth. Think of a rocking horse. We are going to say how they move. Hopping, is that up and down, back and forth? It's up and down. Hopping is an up and down movement. Okay, hitting. Is it back and forth or is it up and down? Hitting is back and forth. Take a look at our picture here. Swinging is swinging up and down or back and forth. Swinging is back and forth. Good job. Okay, let's look at jumping. Are you ready? Jumping. Up and down or back and forth. Jumping is up and down. Good job. Now let's look at skipping. Skipping is our last one. Is skipping up and down or back and forth? Up and down. Good job. Okay, we are going to match the words to the picture. What is a lightning bolt? Is it straight, zigzag, back and forth, up and down, or round and round? It is zigzag. It's not moving for me, so the lightning bolt is zigzag, excuse me. Now the top, is that straight, zigzag, back and forth, up and down, or round and round? Round and round. The top goes round and round. This is a pogo stick. Is it straight, zigzag, back and forth, up and down, or round and round? A pogo stick is up and down. Good job. This is a rocking horse. Moves like this. Is a rocking horse straight, zigzag, back and forth, up and down, or round and round? Yes, a rocking horse is back and forth, back and forth. And our last one is a bowling alley. So I want you to take a look at the bowling alley. Look at the lines. What is this? It is straight. The lanes are straight. Okay, boys and girls, that ends this part of our lesson today. Our science part, we're going to move into our calendar time. So I'm going to use my computer so you can see the calendar. Okay, we start by singing the months of the year. Before we start singing the months of the year, I want you to tell me how many months are in a year. 12. Here we go. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, and December. These are the months of the year. Yeehaw! Okay, now we're going to practice verbally saying the date. When we verbally say the date, we start with the day of the week. It is Tuesday. We go to the month of the year, which is August. We go to the day of the month. It is the 11th day of the month, and we end with the year. It is the year 2020. I'm going to say the date, then I want you to say the date. Today is Tuesday, August 11th, 2020. Now you say it. Today is Tuesday, August 11th, 2020. We are going to move on to the days of the week, the yesterday, today, and tomorrow. This town remnant disappeared for tomorrow. So, oh, there it is. I'm going to place that there. Oh, it looks like this fell off. So we'll hold it there in a second, okay? So, yesterday was, so we go to Tuesday and we go back because it was in the past. So yesterday was Monday. We know today is Tuesday, and we hop ahead for the future or tomorrow because it's in the future. It is Wednesday. Okay, now I want us to take a look at our date. When we write the date, we use numbers. The first number represents the month. August is the 8th month of the year, 8 out of 12. That's why we write 8. Then we put a dash, the number for the day of the month. Today is the 11th day of the month, and we end with the year. It's 2020, so we put a 20. 8-11-20 represents our year, or our date, excuse me. Moving on to money, we have talked about pennies, which are copper. They're the smallest in value, worth at 1 cent. They have President Lincoln on the front, the Lincoln Memorial on the back. They are worth 1 cent. Yesterday we learned about a nickel. A nickel is worth 5 cents. It is silver. It has Thomas Jefferson on the front and the Monticello, which is where he lived, on the back. 5 pennies equal 1 nickel. Today, we are going to add 1 penny to our piggy bank. So we already have a nickel in there because we have been in school 5 days before today. We're adding a penny to today because it's the 6th day we are in school. So a nickel for 5 days and a penny for today equals 6. 6 days of being in school. Okay, boys and girls, it is read aloud time. I am going to read the story, Don't Eat Our Classmates, by Ryan T. Higgins. Penelope Rex was nervous. It's not every day a little T-Rex starts school. Penelope, what are my classmates going to be like? Will they be nice? How many teeth will they have? This is very important. Penelope's mom bought her a new backpack with ponies on it. Ponies were Penelope's favorite because ponies are delicious. Penelope's dad packed her a lunch of 300 tuna sandwiches and 1 apple juice. Finally, the big day came, and Penelope Rex was very surprised to find out that all of her classmates were children. So she ate them. Penelope Rex, said Mrs. Noodleman, we don't eat our classmates. Please spit them out at once. So she did. It was not the best way to start school. Still, Penelope was determined to have a good first day. She tried hard to make friends at recess. She finger painted some of her best work. She even saved Griffin Emery a seat at lunch. You can sit here. started to notice everyone was making friends but her. It was lonely. When she got home, her dad asked her about her first day of school. I didn't make any friends, Penelope cried. None of the children wanted to play with me. Penelope Rex, her father asked, did you eat your classmates? Well, maybe just sort of a little bit. Sometimes it's hard to make friends, said her dad, especially if you eat them. You see, Penelope, children are the same as us on the inside, just tastier. That gave Penelope a lot to think about. The next day, Penelope tried really hard. But poor Penelope, she could not stop herself from eating her classmates. Mrs. Noodleman, Penelope ate William Amato again. See, there were 3, and now there's only 2. And they were all afraid of her. Except Walter. Walter was a goldfish. So Penelope tried to make friends with him. Will you be my friend? Chomp! Cried Penelope. He's eating my finger. Once Penelope found out what it was like to be someone's snack, she lost her appetite for people. She stopped eating her classmates, even when C.C. Woodman spilt barbecue sauce all over herself. And soon Penelope made friends. Found you. Want a brownie? I helped make them. Now, even when children look especially delicious, she peeks at Walter and remembers what it's like when someone tries to eat you. And Walter the goldfish stares right back at her and licks his lips. Because dinosaurs are delicious. That is the end of our read aloud. We don't eat our classmates. I hope you enjoyed it. Now go ahead and do your science module 1.02 on Canvas. I will see you later. Have a great day.